Alright, our next act is a newly minted young woman. She is in her first performance since her sex change operation. So please welcome, in her female debut, Maggie Parker.
Hi, my name is Maggie Parker, and I have a drinking problem. The problem being that I'm not old enough to drink legally. It's so bad they won't even let me into the bars. But I've started this 12-step program. It's called a calendar. And on the 8th step, which a lot of you may know is August, I will be allowed to have my first legal drink. So I'm looking forward to that. Actually, if you're more familiar with the Discovery Channel, my birthday is right around Shark Week. It's on Shark Week, actually, the very beginning. It's the 3rd, if you want to come to my party. I'm planning a party. I want it to be shark-themed. And we're all going to hold our breath and wear fins and then eat each other. I'm thinking about calling it something like booze and buoys and blood. And let's all get wasted before we're raptured away in 2012. So, who here has made New Year's resolutions? I just want to see. Anybody cheer for that at all? Good. Who here has failed at their New Year's resolutions already? Oh yeah! That's what I like to hear. I'm what you would call competitive by nature, and so this year I made a list of New Year's resolutions of which I am bound to keep. I'm really excited about it. Number 1, wake up every day. Number 2, try and at least eat 1 meal. Number 3, ignore my mother's phone calls. Number 4, continue to smoke. And number 5, make 1 purchase. I know what you're thinking. That's cheating. You're lowballing yourself, and you're right. These resolutions are really just a scam to cover my one real resolution, which is to quit smoking so much damn crack. I don't know, I love it. It's addictive. I can't help myself. And everyone's trying to get me to quit. They're like, Maggie! Because they smoke crack too. They're like, Maggie, you'll never turn out like your mother if you keep smoking crack. Liars, because I was adopted. No, I really, really was. I was adopted, and being adopted is difficult for a variety of reasons. This fellow can relate. Mainly, people just ask you the fucking stupidest shit. I always got, how'd you know you were adopted? Well, both my parents are black, and they're women, so that's just a joke, that's not real. But my father is the best friend of the couple from TLC's hit series, Little People, Big World, and that's the truth. But being adopted, you really never know where you fit in with the rest of the family because it still makes me laugh. For years and years and years and years, I thought my Uncle Joe was a fortune teller. As luck would have it, fortune tellers are only supposed to touch your hands. I had an interesting Christmas this year. I couldn't go home because I forgot to RSVP on Facebook. So, my sister was nice enough to let me go to her house and hang out. Let me just tell you, there's not a lot more terrifying as an aunt than being the only one sober enough to explain to a 40-year-old why Jesus isn't eating the piece of cake that you sliced for him. Charlie, listen, Jesus, he has a big bag of toys, and it's Christmas Eve. You're right, that's Santa. Charlie, listen, don't cry, don't cry. Jesus, I was just on the phone with him, he he had another party to go to. He's real busy, but he told me to tell you sorry and that he's going to be here in 2012. Okay? So just wrap that up. I don't really believe the world's going to end in 2012. I don't. I also don't believe that the dinosaurs were killed by a comet or even an ice age. I think we lost the dinosaurs somewhere around Noah's Ark. I like to think that maybe Noah's Ark was just a really hard club to get into. I'm sorry, T-Rex? Could it be under anything else? Tyrannosaurus. No, I'm sorry, you're not on the list, but hey, keep trying, it's supposed to rain. According to Richard Simmons, the biggest issue facing America today is childhood obesity. And I couldn't agree more, but I would like to broaden that and say that I think the biggest issue facing the world today is not accepting full responsibility for your own actions. I mean, Richard, Africa has AIDS, would you like to trade? I don't think so. My personal example, I was at home over break, sitting on the couch with my sister, and she just bursts into tears, just wailing and tears streaming down her face, and she wasn't going to quit, so I said, Sarah, what's wrong? Sarah, really, what's wrong? Sarah, what the fuck is wrong with you? I lost my virginity. Is that it? Okay. Chill out, I'll help you find it. Where was the last place you had it? See, Sarah, it's not lost, it's in the back of Joe Parker's car. Did you say Joe Parker? That's our cousin, you fucking slut. This is where I like to tell you guys that I am indeed from Arkansas. So, go ahead, ask me. Ask me. Oh, what was that? Do I sleep with my cousins? Yeah. And it would be a problem, but the sex is great. So, something that's a bigger problem is that there's not any more educational television. There's really not. Who here watches The Real Housewives of anything? New York, DC, Atlanta, OC, yes? Do you? And what do you learn? That's what I thought. I would like to see Real Housewives of the Bible. I think there's something to be learned from sacrificing your firstborn and heckling the king of the Jews and probably a monthly humiliation of the not yet perfected tampon. Actually, I think that we can keep all the shows we have now and just put characters from the Bible in their place. I didn't know I was pregnant. Featuring Mary, the bearer of the Lord's child. And we can keep Touched by an Angel, but we'll tweak it. I'm so tight with an angel that he speaks to me in my dreams. So is June and a laurel leaf. Big deal. Details. Alright, I want to leave you guys with this thought, that next time you listen to Baby It's Cold Outside, try and think of anything else but a rape scene. Good night.